New York audiences are just so enthusiastic all the time. They the reactions are brilliant, and that really feeds you as a performer, and informs your choices. Because it means you have a nice dialogue between what's going on. But like in terms of telling you what's changed, I feel like I'm so close to it. It's really hard to know what's changed, because there's like points where like our resident director was over here doing another workshop from back home in London, and now he hasn't seen the show since we opened in October, and it was like last week that he came. So it's been quite a few months he's not seen the show, and yeah, he was like, it's different. He was like, it's different, but it's like because it just evolves in its own way. But so yeah, I'm not sure. He was just like, you need to say this line a little bit faster, or like this thing, and tightens it up in different ways. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to answer that question, because I feel like I'm too close to it.
That's the answer.
Yeah.
Now you have to occasionally play opposite a different Norma than Nicole. How did that affect you as a performer when you have a different lady maybe one night a week?
Yeah, it's really enjoyable. It sets up the week in a different way. Mandy's amazing in
she
what
is.
she does. She really goes out there, and it's completely different. Which is why it's quite fun, because it's not like somebody's trying to do something that's similar. It's its completely own thing. So it definitely keeps you on your toes, because I'm expecting a line in a certain way, and I'm like, oh no, and so it's really nice to keep it fresh like that. I love it.
So I'm Andy, by the way. Nice
Hey.
to meet you. So you're pretty young. Like you're really only at the beginning of the career. There's so much left for you that you're going to be able to do. How does it feel to be like hitting this career high at such a young age after your first your Broadway debut?
Yeah, I'm like, what? I'm worried. I guess I'm worried. Yeah, I'm just excited to see what comes next, really, and see what doors this opens, and just try and do the best job I can do wherever I am.
Yeah, amazing. And then how is it, obviously you've spoken of this at length, but I just love to hear, how is it working with Nicole, and what was the reaction like when you both found out that you were nominated for the awards?
Yeah, I mean, I love working with Nicole. She's a very generous woman in so many different ways, personally, professionally. She's just an impeccable performer. And so working with her has been an absolute inspiration, I have to say. And the second half of the question was about
the two of you finding
finding out together. Both fast phones were blowing up, but we did find a moment to call just before she went on NY1, and yeah, it was just a really sweet moment. It was just us two just sort of like congratulating each other over the phone, and yeah, I don't know. She's a very, very special human being to me.
So do you have a bucket list of dream roles?
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Give us a few. Put it in the universe.
I want to do Rent.
I was wondering about that.
I really want to do Rent.
Oh.
So we need to make that happen. If you know anyone,
I think we could have one.
put it out.
I think you know some people.
I know some people.
I know some people too.
I wanted to ask you, kind of going off of your question, since you've been doing it now for a while, London here, has your favorite moment of the show, like, is there a moment that you look forward to doing every show? And has that changed over time where, you're discovering new things and you're looking forward to trying it differently, or what has changed over time about what you look forward to doing every night?
I think the thing that I look forward to the most is Let's Do Lunch at the start of the show, because it just really sets you up for the rest of the show. And like also if I have like I get really nervous when my girlfriend comes to see the show, and so and I literally don't know why, because she's like the one person that really wants me to be great. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's the most supportive person in the world. So, but I get really nervous when she's in, and so but the breakdown bit at the end of the Let's Do Lunch is like such a great way to like just completely let go of anything you've got in your body, get it out, and then just focus in and do the rest of the show. And so I really like that, because I'm using my girlfriend as an example, but whenever there's people in who, like, people that you want to try and work with, or do you know what I mean? Like, all those pressurized shows that they call them, it's a great way to just dial in for the rest of the show. So I think that's my favorite part.